Hello, my name is Dana Marsden, and I'm the teacher of the 8th grade STEM exploration class. This is a full year course for students who have taken a STEM class already. That could have been one of my courses, which would be tech exploration or manufacturing, or EPT, which is energy, power, and transportation. Any of those classes qualify you for being able to take the full year STEM course. The full year STEM course is aimed at more technical projects, still project-based class where we do a lot of building and construction and design, and that where students can really push themselves and particularly test out if they like this type of work and consider going into it for a career. Some of the projects we did this year were we built structures. This year's project and many of these projects are based in the TSA program, the Technology Students Association, which is a club you could also join as well, being part of a STEM class as a 7th grader or an 8th grader. This is this year's challenge, which was a balsa bridge. Every year the challenges are slightly different, so this was built, and then inside we have the drawings, the technical drawings that students will then create to design their projects. So definitely more complicated work, but still a lot of enjoyment. And then we test them using a stress analyzer to see just how much weight these bridges can withstand before they collapse or crush. We also ended the first semester with building CO2 car dragsters. So this is one example of many designs that came out of the class this year. CO2 cartridge goes inside here. You just get a balsa blank, and whatever you decide to design is yours. And we race them, see how fast they are. We learn a lot about car draw design and drag and so forth. We can use the wind tunnels we have in here, and we use a lot of the wood tools. So besides getting a chance to use some of the other tech tools we learned in 7th grade, then we also then start to use more of the wood shop tools, which includes band saws and sanders and drill presses and miter saws and so forth. And then over on this side, we have more of our technology stuff, like 3D printers are in the white enclosures. And then on the far end of our class, which I'm not showing you very well, oops, I get my other hand in here, are the laser etchers that we can cut things out with and build different kind of designs. So CO2 cars, current project is about building a trebuchet or a catapult, so a more complicated design project. Here's our chicken catapult, and no chickens were harmed in the making or catapulting of this device. But here's an example of a catapult that students designed to meet certain engineering criteria, and then they were tested to see that which ones were the best producers of flight of objects across the room. Again, lots of fun. And our last project is a capstone project, which is again more complicated, where students would reverse engineer a device, which this year is a hydraulic robotic arm, and each person is responsible for taking one of the parts and then reverse engineering it so that we can print it on our laser etcher. And then once all the parts are approved and quality controlled, then that printing can begin and the building can begin, where every student in the class can build their own hydraulic robot arm. So lots of opportunity to build, lots of opportunity to design, to solve problems, to be proud of one's work, to take it home. It's a fun class. So I hope to see you in the fall. For STEM exploration, 1 year 8th grade course. See you in the fall.